What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today it's another hot ass day. So the weather shows that it is 92 degrees. It will simmer down a little bit into the evening, about 85-ish, but damn, it is hot. So me, Tyga, and Kevin is fixing to go to the junkyard right now, just because. And I'm gathering some of my old engines for core returns, because you know the junkyard got me in a lot of things, like these crazy ass cores. So I got one receipt for a short block that I have right there. That's 20 bucks. And then I have cores for fenders, which are $4.99 each. And then a long block that I have in the backyard that I'm gonna toss because I have too many unused long blocks. And the long block in core for the K24A2 is $49.99. So your boy about to get paid out today. And we're gonna hit our first yard here in a second. And I think we're gonna hit 2 yards or what? Maybe 2 yards?
Yep, north only. Fuck the scrap shit.
Mac block. So guys, this is my A6 motor that came out of my CRX before the all-wheel drive conversion. And this motor, it runs great, other than burning like freaking a quart of oil every like 200 miles, right? So this motor was in the CRX for about a year and a half, and I never changed the oil in it, though it ran great. I pulled it out for the B20 swap. So we're gonna be coring this out today. I have another ceiling cam in the backyard that's 15K, so I don't have any use for this guy, although I could rebuild it, because if you guys remember a couple months back, the OG subscribers, somebody's dropped off a full rebuilt kit at my house so randomly for this motor. But I'm gonna keep that kit for something else. Right now I'm just gonna core it out. It helps me clean out my junk of hoarding stuff. So we got Eric over here as well too, and he just went to go get a what do you call it, wheelbarrow, so we can load this up and go core it out. Ooh, it's got some nice wheels on here. Unfortunately there's only 3, but damn, check out this RX-7. Oh man. Ooh, I can use that. For every time that this camera's bolts back out, I'm gonna have this to screw it in. Ooh. Damn, Kevin. Why are you playing? Damn, that's unfortunate. Damn. Immaculate condition. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this? Poke audio? Oh, it's got all these damn wires in here. What the hell? Woofer, tweeter, input. That's one way to do it. Huh. Some goodies. Damn, this thing's tucked up there. Function forums. Adjustable camper. Damn. Honda Accord. Probably worth something. All of them is here. So this is a GS300 2J. You said you needed what?
A washer.
A washer? Inside the valve cover? Yeah. So anyways, Pick and Carrick went to go check out that Accord because he had the tools here and he just left without his tools. You still need to look at the ECU or what? Alright, well I'm going to try to find the ECU in this car. I'm going to look up Google real quick. He wanted to compare model numbers or something, but yeah. What are these? Schumachers? Tenzo R's maybe? I don't know, but I ain't got the locks for them either. Hey, all 4's here. Oh, he's got a body kit. Oh, it's got shaved door handles too. That's nice. Damn, Jim. What the hell's you smoking, bro? Holy shit. So I talked about needing some new mirrors for the coupe. I don't think I'm gonna buy them now. I'm gonna wait until I finish the car before I decide if I want to get mirrors or if I could, you know, get some cheaper, or maybe just trying to find a cheap way to fix the other one. That one's gone. Find a way to fix the other one that's on the car now. But EGs are actually they're not available in the junkyard as much as they used to. But We got plenty of yards around here to find some mirrors when we need them. Oh, it's a CO2. He found that in the van.
It's a baby.
Hey, you don't know how to handle a gun, fool. You quit pointing at your boys, fool.
Baby Desert Eagle.
Baby Desert Eagle, stupid ass. Guys, we just left the first yard, and there was nothing there. Not even on the SUV side. So I didn't pull the function form type 2s, nor did I get the steering wheel from the Honda Accord. I need a little help from you guys, especially the drift community. So Kevin over here is building a 1J 240SX, right? And the motor is getting rebuilt. Now, one of the dilemma that he's running into right now, not really a dilemma, one setback that he has right now is finding a head gasket, right? So he's looking for a head gasket set for a 1JZ, was it? So he's looking for a 1JZ GTE VVTi turbo model head gasket set. If anybody in the drift community knows where we can find it that's not back order, let me know so we can get this fool's car up and going again. You have almost everything else? Yeah. He has everything else to put the whole setup into the car other than the head gasket set. So we're really just trying to push this dude to get his car going because, you know, that motor's been sitting for a couple of years now, yeah? Yeah. And one more thing, guys. We are also looking for an ECU for his car. Which one is it?
A JZX100 ECU.
JZX100 without the immobilizer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody has that ECU, let me know. He's willing to cash you out. Doesn't matter if it's auto or manual, right?
No,
it just needs to not have the immobilizer on it.
Yep.
And if you guys know if there's an immobilizer bypass for the 240, guys, let me know as well too, because I know we got the KTUNED stuff, but I'm not really too familiar with the 240 communities with the 1J 2JZ swap. So leave a comment down below. Huh. Some Ellis meshies. All four. Eesh. Eesh. So guys, we just finished eating. I got a pack of ice 20-pounder. Got some Gatorade and stuff back there. We're about to head back to my place real quick. They're gonna drop me off, and I'm gonna get working on the K24A2. These guys are gonna go home. He's gonna go to the gym. This guy is probably gonna go whack off somewhere. Yay, yay! So now we can get my day started after walking the Junkyard. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think these are too short to throw the twin disc flywheel on here just to do a compression test. I'm gonna see if the B series one is the same. If it's not, then I don't know if I can do a compression test on this motor. But yeah, let's find some flywheel bolts, get my twin disc, and see if we can get it mounted. So I don't know if you guys remember where I got this clutch from. This came from the Integra Speed Factory radiator mod video, and this came from my buddy Rodney. He shot me the twin disc for the installation and modification of his Speed Factory radiator in his K-swapped Integra, and he already had a competition twin disc in there, and this came on a spare motor. So I decided, you know what, when I start turning it up in the wagon, I figured I can use something like this. Although I do have an action clutch in there now that's holding full 100 horsepower, no problems, but I want to ensure that the clutch can take some beating, especially when I turn it up with the all-wheel drive. And he shot me this Exedi twin disc, which is in fairly good condition, and right now I'm just taking it apart to use the flywheel to toss onto this motor so we could have the starter, you know, turn the whole crank attached to the flywheel so we can get some compression reading. But when we go all-wheel drive in the wagon, guys, which is the reason why I'm trying to sell the coupe, this clutch is for the whole new setup that's going to be going into it. Automatic flywheel bolt. I think that's enough threads to hold the flywheel in place just so we can do a compression test. So somebody was asking me the other day how I did a compression test in a junkyard. It's as simple as this right here. So if you have one of those portable battery car jumpers, full charge, like a Matco or a Snap-on or something, you pretty much set it up like this. Now, you're not supposed to do this in the junkyard, but compression tester, put it into the cylinders just like you should. The battery pack, you take the power and you put it onto the power wire and the signal wire right here together. Now, lucky for me, this motor, I left the wiring attached to, or part of it attached to the motor. You can see I cut a lot of it, but it's still attached to the starter over there, and the signal power goes together. The ground goes to any part of the engine itself, and then on your battery pack, like mine right here, has a switch to turn it off and on. So I got a compression tester in there, battery setup, but I want to show you guys what I just found out with this motor. Nothing crazy, but good to know. Water pump has been changed out. I'm probably going to open the valve cover to kind of inspect this after we finish the compression test here. It has new spark plugs, which are NGKs, and these are fairly new. And it also has the Delphi coil packs, which are all four are also brand new. So that's a good sign for me. And you know, other than the timing side, the motor's pretty clean front to back, and that's definitely promising. Now that was super unexpected on the compression test. Now the first one was good, and then celebrated a little too early, and then 2, 3, and 4 was ultra low. Now I didn't do a leak down test. I just went ahead and took off the valve cover. I timed the belt, but obviously I don't have the crank pulley off to see the what do you call it, the sprocket TDC Mark II, the block. But I was able to get the timing marks on the cam gear itself to line up right here centered, and then this arrow is in between the two let me see here, the two black links. I don't know if you can see that. There's two black links right there, and a dot teeth is in it. This one right here is also in between the two black link, and this arrow is lined up with this guy over here, and this piston is on TDC as well. So I'm not sure if the bottom is lined up or whatever, but the top is. And right now I was checking valve lash. You can see the lobes is pointing to the top. That means those valves should be closed, and I could check for clearance. So for K24A2, I believe it said online that 8 is the intake and then 10 is the exhaust. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I've read the damn write-up a lot of times, and a 10 does not fit at all, right? And then over here is an 8. 8 does not fit in there as well. And then on the intake side, the 8 doesn't even fit over there, yet alone a 7 or 6. Now I'm not sure if these valves are ultra tight or whatever the case is, but I really don't want to pull off the timing cover because I'm not going to be touching this motor for a while. This motor is just going to sit here in the garage just like the K24A4 was doing, awaiting a future project or whatever the case is. And when I do, I'm going to change all this stuff out, head gasket, head studs, all of that jazz before the motor goes in. So I don't really want to tinker with this yet until we get to the day of using this motor. But I'm just kind of curious on why it's so tight on the clearance. I went to the paint shop today with Tyga and Kevin, Tiger got some paint for his CRV. We're gonna be doing his bumpers black like the rest of the car. And I went to go check out some of the paint. I think what I'm gonna do, I read everybody's comments. A lot of them were saying to keep the car just how it came from factory, which is the black trim, black molding, you know, black door handle, all that. One person out of all of the comments said to scrape the sticker off the car and paint underneath all of that, so it's not really half-assed, you know what I mean? But the rest of the comments were saying paint this black with the car, leave this SEM product trim black, as well as the side skirts, and throw sparkle or metallic or flakes in the paint. The paint shop said that they sell half a pint of flake or metallic of my choice and size, color as well too, if I wanted to throw some, you know, metallic in the jet black paint that they got off the shelf, which is like 150 bucks. And I could just mix it in there and shoot it one time. It should have flake in it if I decide to go that route. And my budget is to be under $300, because if it end up going over $300 with all materials and everything, that's what single stage Mako paint job cost. Now the reason why I want to do it myself is because I want to provide content, show you guys more of a DIY side of things with painting cars, and have you guys learn while I'm learning as we go, right? The sooner I can get this car out, the sooner I can bring the wagon back. You guys know that. So I'm not trying to get too technical with the car's paint job. I could have just sold the car all messed up the way it was, but I'm just taking a little extra step to make sure this car looks really good for the buyer. That's why I'm doing this, and trying to keep it as simple as possible. Got the valve lash all done, 1 to 4, and everything was ultra tight. Now the intake side is to an 8 and the exhaust is to a 10, and I double checked it with the next size up to make sure we are nice and tight, right? So I stuck the compression tool into cylinder 2, just a random cylinder, and hopefully we can get some better reading, because we still don't know what's wrong with this. I haven't done a leak down test, but valve lash plays a big role as well too, so let's see what it does. A little over 180. Wait, what was cylinder 2 before? Cylinder 1, 2, 3, 2. This is cylinder 2 before. 150. So cylinder 2 now is at 180, and that's just from a valve lash. It went up 30. That is definitely an improvement for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through the other ones and write them down and see what they are now opposed to what they were before. Valve lash made a big difference. Now guys, I am going to finish once again these quarters, get them in primer, and then I'm gonna head inside after I clean up, and I'm gonna go do my online courses for my red light violation. You guys probably seen a couple videos ago, and we'll continue back here tomorrow with a different task. Whew. All right guys, so new day, breezy, still warm out, but bearable. Tygo wants to do something today with painting, so I want to show you guys that he got the Nerf bars installed. Both sides or what?
Yeah, both sides. Just need the rear.
Both sides. Ooh, this is looking good. And he just got to do the rear, then he'll complete it. He's still looking for the bull bar. If anybody's got the bull bar for the CRV for sale, he'll cash you out. And a cargo cover that we found from the junk. You cleaned this or what? Yep. It looks clean. Hey. So Tygo wants to paint his bumpers match to the car. Yesterday we went to the paint shop, got a pint of the OEM, what is it,
B92 P.
that's the Type R color. I think it's Flamingo Black Pearl.
No, it's a Blackhawk.
Oh, Nighthawk Black Pearl. Yeah. Sorry. And Flamingo. What the fuck? So yeah, we're gonna be pretty much sanding down his bumpers. I have the adhesion promoter and all that, and we're gonna be matching the bumper to the car how the CRV came with painted bumpers. So right now we're gonna head to Harbor Freight. I'm gonna go grab some sockets and he's gonna grab some paint guns, and then when we get back here we'll just dive right into it. Alright guys, so today was super random. Tiger hit me up and he was like, yo, got the day off and was wondering if I was down to do some painting. And we ended up painting the front bumper to match the car. Now, I didn't realize his car was that, what is it? Nighthawk Black Pearl. Yeah. And it's got that nice metallic in it. I showed you guys in the earlier clips. And it looks really awesome. But I got a little excited when we were taking off the masking 35-40 minutes after the paint was tacked up. The masking paper slipped out of my hand and got on the surface right there, and that's just clear coat tack to clear coat tack. It's not a big deal. We're gonna wait for it to fully cure and then we're gonna try to sand it out, polish it out. But this is just a temp bumper anyways, because it does have some gashes and stuff on this end that we were trying to like feather out. But once we get another bumper, maybe even the JDM bumper later down the road, we'll do this all over again. We have a lot in the pint that we bought, and that's enough to paint the rear bumper and also a wing if he gets a wing. So that's good. We don't have to go and buy it twice, but unfortunately we cannot show you guys this installed on the car because it's still tacky. We don't want to throw it on just yet. I touched it earlier, left my fingerprint right there. Thank goodness that the license plate covers that spot. But we're also going to paint this another day, the bottom half of the bumper. If you guys can tell, the taping job on the two part of the bumper, it's not as straight as you would want it to be. And the reason why I did this is because I wanted to layer it over to the other side of the bumper, so that way when we tape it off in the dead center, that edge that potentially could peel back, the layer of paint that's going to be on this side is going to go over that to kind of help it stay down, if you guys know what I mean. So all of that is not going to be visible once we paint the bottom half, and again we'll do that another day once this bumper is fully cured. But as far as tonight goes, this is where we are going to leave you guys. Stay tuned for the next video for when we install this on the car and show you how it looks in the daytime. Battery's dying again. Video's kind of random, but I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.